I'm live. There we are. All right. I'm going to wait for you who are not yet checked in to check in. The door is open. I've got a couple new songs to play as well. And everybody gets here. Dylan's here. All right, first one in. You're first one through the door, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome to Fun Day Sunday. You're the first one in the house, man. I've got others coming, at least one more, because I had a request, which I learned this afternoon. So we'll see how that goes. So good to see you, Dylan. Thanks for checking in, dude. Always appreciate you tuning in, stopping by. We'll wait for a few others to gather. Oh, I've got a comment. The week was pretty tiring. Yeah, I was booked all week with clients except for today. So my business partner had the suite today, so I had a day off and I made good use of it after sleeping in because I really needed that. So I hope yours is going well. Welcome to Fun Day Sunday. I think we only got up to 107 today, so we're on a cooling trend. That was nice. And overcast all day. In fact, it still is. But it's still warm, but not as warm as 116 earlier in the week. There's a difference between those, as I'm sure you know. So hope you're doing well. I had a good week as well. And thanks for joining in to wind down your week. There's my friend Jen. I told you we'd have at least one more because I had a request. And so I spent the afternoon working on it. First time ever, and there she is. My former workplace mate, Jen Holba. Welcome to Fun Day Sunday. I've got a song for you. And for me. Something I wanted to learn for a long time. And then I got your Facebook message this morning, and I take those as divine guidance, a universal nudge, as it were. And so I think I got this down pretty good. I've never done it before, so I love living on the edge. So performing these live, even virtually, the first time, I didn't, my brain doesn't work that fast. I can't memorize the lyrics all the time to a song that quickly, but I definitely get the guitar part down. So anyway, welcome. I wanted to let a few more join in. My friend Bill in South Carolina should be bringing his delightful little 2-year-old. She wanted to hear some music as well. So welcome to Sunday Fun Day. A little bit of Margaritaville, still lingering. My friend Gene encouraged me to try that, and I did, and I loved it. And so I thought I would bring that with me today. Plus, it's got a lot of ice in it, and it's still pretty warm. So, anyway, thanks for tuning in. Well, we just got 2 of us so far. Let me see. And there's Z-Man. So Jen, I learned this song at your request, and something I've been wanting to learn a long time. I've never played it. Hey Z, welcome. I've never even learned this song or played it before. And it's Jerry Jeff Walker, and I've loved Jerry Jeff Walker since my late teens when I was first introduced to some of his awesome craziness. So I've never played this before. Jen mentioned it and sent me a Facebook message late this morning, or really earlier in the afternoon. So I got my running around done and decided I would take a stab at it. Hi, Gene. So I'm not blaming you. This is my responsibility, but you did influence me, and these little tummy warmers. This Margaritaville thing is awesome, and I told everybody we're on a cooling trend. It only got up to 107 today, but this room, even with my shutters closed all day, still gets warm. So this icy little drink, in your honor, I'm continuing the tradition. So thank you for that. All right, by request, let's get the music going. My friend Jen asked me about this, and I've been wanting to learn this for years, so I finally did. I think I got it down enough. Okay. So here we go, little Jerry Jeff Walker by request. Pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. Sons of bitches always bore me. Throw out those LA papers, moldy box of vanilla wafers, adios to all this concrete. Gonna get me some dirt road backstreet. If I can just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land that I ain't bought. If I can just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Here's to you, old skinny Dennis, the only one I think I will miss. I can hear your bass man singing, sweet and low like a gift you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Gotta give it all we can now. And I believe every word you're saying. Let's keep on playing. If I can just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land that I ain't bought. If I can just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Put the pink slip in the mailbox, leave the key in the old front door lock. They will find it likely as not, with all the things that we have forgot. Oh my lady, don't you cry. Love's a gift that's truly handmade. We've got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we're leaving? If I can just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land that I ain't bought. If I just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land that I ain't bought. If I just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. All right, first time ever taking a stab at that. Jen, thanks for that little universal nudge. I love that. Some Jerry Jeff Walker. So I hope that did it justice. I spent a lot of time working on that, you know, just this afternoon. So it's a little different because he's got a full band behind that. The album version of that, which is awesome, and those background singers. But nevertheless, there you go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had to. You know, I'm very particular when it comes to lyrics. So when I did a lyric search, I forgot the guy who wrote it, but it came up with his lyrics. So I had to listen to the song a couple times on YouTube, and then as I pasted the lyrics into Word, I went in and changed it to make sure every single word he sang is the version I sang, because I honor tradition. So he made that song his own, and that's the version I first heard. So that's the one I learned for you. So thank you very much. Let me get caught up on check-ins. Ansley Mustafa's in the house. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. Gene says, hi Bruce, needs Sunday Fundy pickup. Close friend not doing well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sure could use a pint of a pint of the margarita. Well, thank you for that mix. By the way, I must confess, so the mix has a great lime taste to it. It's not very powerful. So I think the last time I actually made margarita, I mentioned last week, was like 15 years ago. So I really didn't know how to do that. So, and I don't really buy any that hard liquor stuff. So I didn't know what to buy, but I saw Jose Cuervo on a shelf, a small bottle, and in the 80s there was a country song called Jose Cuervo is a friend of mine. So I had to trust if it's good enough for a song title, it's good enough for a drink. So I bought a small amount of that, and I learned how to kind of mix them together. But I got this one so strong at first that I had to like dump some of it out. So it's more of that lime mix, and it's got that ice in there. So this room takes a beating all day with that summer sun. So thanks for that anyway. So thanks for encouraging me, and you're welcome to join me. That's good. My Sunday Fundayers, thank you for tuning in. And so that was some Jerry Jeff Walker, new song. Thanks, Jen, for that universal nudge. And there's Bill. He's in the house. Bill, is your daughter there? I make good on my promises, and I said if she showed up, I would play some songs for her. So I have lyrics here waiting for one of them. So let me know if she's there, and I will play something for her. So I'm looking for a thumbs up or something. Cassie is her name, right? So that darling little 2-year-old of yours. So tell her Uncle Bruce wore his Funkle shirt today, like a dad, only cooler. So if you're an uncle, so So, all right, I'll wait for Bill to respond. Oh yeah, so let me play something for all my my friends that I don't need glasses for. So this is my friend Steve Poltz, and he had it on the soundtrack to that Hugh Grant movie Notting Hill, and I've played it at my daughter's wedding and all kinds of occasions. So I haven't done this in a few weeks, so this is for all my friends. Lovers everywhere, and anybody with freckles on their face. I love everything about you, and I love the way you comb your hair, and I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. And I love the way you lick your lips, dear. You've got fireworks in your head. I love the way you bring me water. When I'm thirsty in your bed. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. You were surely kissed by angels. Just look at the freckles on your face. You've got the devil in your eyes. You disappear without a trace. Well, I love sneaking up on you when you're looking in the mirror. The way your eyes lock into mine, dear, without guilt and without fear. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. All right, a little Steve Poltz for my Fun Day Sundayers. Thanks for checking in. Here's to you. Thanks for tuning in, for stopping by. Sip 'em if you got 'em. Bill says, oh, he's bringing his daughter. She was brushing her teeth. Cool. And Kaylin Sullivan's in the house. Awesome. My colleague and former awesome instructor when I went through my massage can you talk? Massage therapy program. Still got ice. And I got to play at her wedding too, which I officiated. That's a great memory. I don't know how many times I've told that story to people. You can't write this stuff, man. Life is beautiful. And she says Aves is there with her. Yay. Oh, all right. Okay, Bill. So, Bill, your daughter's there. Kaylin's daughter, Aves, is there. So I'm going to get right to my bedtime lullaby. And I'm dedicating this to Aves and Cassie. So here we go. When you go to sleep at night, remember to let your soul take flight. But if you drift away too far, I'll ride a moonbeam to where you are. The stars are falling, and I am falling. As you lay your head to sleep, counting heartbeats instead of sheep, just breathe my name and call me there, and I'll sprinkle stardust in your hair. The moon is calling, and I am falling. I could lay you down to sleep, praying the Lord your soul to keep. The night is calling, and I have fallen. So sleep you well, my turtle dove. You'll forever be my one true love. Alright, so that was my original Stardust Lullaby, dedicated to Cassie and Avery, also known as Aves. She's tuned in with her mom tonight, so or this afternoon, nighttime for those on my Eastern Standard Time friends. So there we go. So my original, dedicated for the two young ones that are tuned in here tonight. So glad to play that. That feels really good. And Kels is in the house. Hi, Kels. And make sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, Mark's here. I didn't acknowledge Mark. Happy Sunday. Happy Fun Day Sunday, Mark. Thank you. Thanks for that. So welcome all of you. So we're still doing the margarita thing here because it's we're on a cooling trend. Only 107 today, down from 116 earlier in the week. So a nice frosty, icy beverage still does the trick. All right, so this one came to me early today. I think I did this a long time ago, not here, like 10 years ago. I played it once. This is a Bruce Springsteen, who I call the Elder and Wiser Bruce. I think I did this a long, long time ago, one time at a coffee shop when I lived on the north side of town. But this came back to me, so I learned that Jerry Jeff Walker song. I had a request from my friend Jennifer, so I played that for her earlier. And then, so I don't know this Candyman, I started working on it this afternoon, so this is a great Springsteen song. So I want to learn that. Oh, and also, Gene, you said you were kind of feeling low, and you needed like a gallon of margarita because your friend's not well. So type in what you want to hear, and I will play it for you. All right, so here's now I know why. So I put this up on my Facebook page. If you saw it this morning, it just came to me about the idea that so many people, especially in the medical profession, are having to social distance and can't hug their family and that kind of stuff. So I got this song popped back up right in my YouTube feed this morning as I was thinking that, and I went, oh, I got to learn that. Or I guess I learned it once, but so I want to see how this goes. I wanted to play it for you guys. When I put that up on my Facebook feed this morning, I didn't have any idea that I'd be learning it for today, but I thought, you know what, I like that song. So so I brushed up on it as quick as I can, and so we'll see how it goes. All right. You and me, we were the pretender. We let it all slip away. In the end, when you don't surrender, well, the world just strips away. Girl, ain't no kindness in the face of strangers. Ain't gonna find no miracles here. You can wait on your blessings, darling, but I got a deal for you right here. I ain't looking for prayers of pity. I ain't coming around searching for a crutch. I just want someone to talk to and a little of that human touch. And a little of that human touch. Ain't no mercy on the streets of this town. Ain't no bread from heavenly skies. Ain't nobody drawing wine from this blood. It's just you and me tonight. Tell me, in a world without pity, do you think what I'm asking's too much? I just want something to hold on to and a little of that human touch. Just a little of that human touch. Oh, girl, that feeling of safety you prize, well, it comes with a hard, hard price. You can't shut off the risk and the pain without losing the love that remains. We're all riders on this train. Yeah, yeah. So you've been broken and you've been hurt. Show me somebody who ain't. Yeah, I know I ain't nobody's bargain, but hell, a little touch up and a little pain. You might need something to hold on to when all the answers, they don't amount to much. Somebody you can just talk to and a little of that human touch. Maybe in a world without pity, do you think what I'm asking's too much? I just want to feel you in my arms and share a little of that human touch. Share a little of that human touch. Feel a little Give me a little of that human touch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Feel a little of that human touch. I wanna share a little of that human touch. I wanna give me a little of that human touch. I wanna feel a little of that human touch. All right, I think first time in 10 years, a little new music from the boss, the Elder and Wiser Bruce. Man, that got me sweating. I love that song. I'm gonna have to work on it, so I'm still making it my own. But anyway, so there's something new, because I like to keep fresh content for your Fun Day Sunday. Thanks for checking in. Sip 'em if you got 'em. Oh. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Bill. Gene says, how about a little Buddy Holly? I think I can do that. So I learned a bunch of Buddy Holly like a month or so ago, and then I forgot them all. Except for this one. This is the one I've known forever, so my favorite, so I'll play this. Just you know why you and I will by and by no true love ways. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry, and we'll know why. Just you and I know true love ways. Throughout the days, our true love ways will bring us joys to share with those who really care. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry, and we'll know why. Just you and I know true love ways. Throughout the days, our true love ways will bring us joys to share with those who really care. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we cry, and we'll know why. Just you and I know true love ways. Woo! All right. A little Buddy Holly for your Fun Day Sunday by request from my friend Gene. And thanks for that. Leslie Ireland's in the house, my school teacher friend. Hi, Leslie. Thanks, Gene. Oh, Danielle Ford is here. Oh, Mark, you know, I used to play like that same time frame 10 years ago. I used to play leader of the band, and I've long forgot how to play that. And I heard it the other day at lunch on the radio, and it's like, you know what? At a restaurant, I was like, I gotta relearn that song. So I'm gonna take that as a universal nudge and relearn that song. Thank you for that request. I love Dan Fogelberg. Gone way, way too early. Oh, and Kaylin knows Danielle. That's awesome. I love it when my my friends show up that know each other. Oh, so here's Mark, or Last Nail. I don't even know what that is. That sounds like code. I'm familiar with most of his music. That one doesn't ring a bell, man. But I love Leader of the Band. So I revisited this Eagles song. I've done it a couple times, but I haven't been able to find the right key for me. Because if you know Timothy B. Schmidt at all, he's got a great, almost tenor. And so, so I wanted to play this again, and I think I found a better key. So we'll see how this one goes. And Lexi McKenzie's here. Hi, Lexi. All right. So this is an Eagles song. I've only done it a couple of times. Let's see if this key is more suitable. I was standing all alone against the world outside. You were searching for a place to hide. Lost and lonely, now you've given me the will to survive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. Don't you worry, sometimes you just gotta let it ride. The world is changing right before your eyes. Now I've found you, there's no more emptiness inside. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. I would die for you, climb the highest mountain. Baby, there's nothing I wouldn't do. Now I found you, there's no more emptiness inside. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. I would die for you, climb this mountain. Baby, there's nothing I wouldn't do. I was standing all alone against the world outside. You were searching for a place to hide. Lost and lonely, now you've given me the will to survive. When we're hungry, love will keep us
alive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive.
Oh, that's a little better. I haven't done that in a while, so I'm still trying to find my voice on that song, but I did like it. Oh, thanks, Bill. Yeah, okay, Mark says that's a Fogler tune. I'm gonna have to go look it up. Last Nail. Sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind. I haven't completely lost it, but that name just doesn't ring a bell. That's strange. Bill, so the one I just played, that was, it's in, yes. So this is my tuned down guitar, one full step. Very good. Yeah, so it's tuned down, so it's in A form, but it's in G form, but it's actually in A. No, F, sorry. Paul McCartney, speaking of which, I'm going to do another song by him. Paul McCartney said that one time in some tapes of the Beatles recording at Abbey Road, and they were in between takes, and he said, that'll be an F for you. So it's one step down from G, so it'll be F. Might be F sharp. I'm going to have to try that. So sometimes those full steps are only a half. So, all right, so I've been playing this one lately. From that movie, The Lake House, which I watched again the other night. Sometimes I get on a binge and I watch the same thing over. I'm sure I'm not alone there, especially with songs too. So I finally learned this a couple of weeks ago from that movie. So this is a Paul McCartney song called This Never Happened Before. I'm very sure this never happened to me before. I met you and now I'm sure this never happened before. Now I see this is the way it's supposed to be. I met you and now I see this is the way it should be. This is the way it should be for lovers. They shouldn't go it alone. It's not so good when you're on your own. So come to me. Now we can be what we want to be. I love you and I see this is the way it should be. This is the way it should be. This is the way it should be for lovers. They shouldn't go it alone. It's not so good when you're on your own. I'm very sure this never happened to me before. I met you and now I'm sure this never happened before. This never happened before. This never happened before. This never happened before. Oh, I love that song. I'm still kind of finding my voice in it, but it's getting closer. That's actually a full step down, Bill, from from Paul's tuning. So I had to lower it a little bit for my voice. So anyway, had something else I wanted to play. So, welcome, my Fun Day Sundayers. Glad you could join us. I'm still getting a little icy beverage here because it gets warm. In this room, even with the shutters closed all day. But, as I said, we only hit 107 today, so we are on a cooling trend. If that sounds crazy, it is. If you're not from or living here in Arizona. However, we hit 116 earlier this week, so technically it's true. We're cooling down a little bit. As much as there's a difference between, you can really tell it from 107 to 116. As we hit a few years ago, maybe 10 or more, there's also a big difference between 116 and 122. Especially when you go to open your door. Door handle. I'll just leave it to your imagination. That's like reaching into a hot oven. Hey, thanks, Mark. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm still working on that, but it's a good song. I still love playing this song by the band, and sometimes it just comes back to me. It's like, I need to play that again. So we're gonna do this.
Pulled into Nazareth, was feeling about a half past dead. I just need some place where I can lay my head. Hey mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned and shook my hand, and no was all he said. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. I picked up my bag, I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I got to go, but my friend can stick around. I take a load off Fanny, I take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. I go down to Moses, there's nothing you can say. It's just old Luke and Luke's waiting on a judgment day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Annalee? He said to me, a favor, son, won't you stay and keep Annalee company? I take a load off Fanny, I take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me and he caught me in the fall. He said, I will fix your rack if you take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed him when you can? I take a load off Fanny, I take a load for free. I take a load off Fanny, and put the load right on me. Catch a cannonball that'll take me down the line. My bag is sinking low, and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. You know, she's the only one who sent me here with her regards for everyone. Take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me. Woo! Man, I still love that song. Oh, by the band. And let me get caught up on comments and check-ins. Ellie Laurente's in the house. Hello, my friend. Bill says, I want to try to learn new techniques watching, but you had the camera a bit higher, so I couldn't see your chords. Oh, so let me see. I don't want to disappoint. I'm probably also going to cut off part of my head, but then again, that might not be a bad thing as I'm getting older. So, hopefully that's... let me know if you can see him now. Mandy McCormick is in the house. Hello. And probably there with her fiancé, Mark, that I have the honor of flying to Dallas in September and joining them in matrimony. I'm adjusting now. Okay, good. So, welcome to Fun Day Sunday. Lisa Fleming's in the house. Hello. My sweet friends in San Antonio. Thanks for checking in as well. Oh. Bill says perfect. All right, good. Well, then let's take advantage of this new position. So I must do some Jim Croce. I mean, if you want to see technique. So this is my favorite Jim Croce song. I have a small cadre of Jim Croce music I play. I've been playing since I was a teenager, so I call these my old friends. And so, so here we go. Well, I know it's kind of late. I hope I didn't wake you, but what I've got to say can't wait. I know you'd understand, but every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kind of strange, but every time I'm near you, I just run out of things to say. I know you'd understand, but every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. Every time the time was right, all the words just came out wrong. So I had to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda late. I hope I didn't wake you, but there's something that I just gotta say. I know you'd understand, but every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song.
I haven't done that in a while. But there you go. So there's to Fun Day Sunday and some finger picking stuff for you. Thank you all for tuning in. I was raised on the radio, so to me, it's still like tuning in. Gene, if you're still there and you want another request, just type it in and it is yours to help you feel a little bit better, because I know you're feeling poorly, you said, because your friend's sick. So, tell me what I can play and I will. So my muse, when I was doing another song, my muse said do this, and so I will. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me sing a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard someone whisper, please adore me. And when I looked to the moon, it turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard someone whisper, please adore me. And when I looked to the moon, it turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, blue moon, blue moon. Oh, that was meant for somebody. I was really impressed to play that, and so I did. And it was pressed upon me to play it. So thank you so much for tuning in, my Fun Day Sundayers. Always great to have a nice crowd of people, and I love having you joining in and requesting. And so Gene, whose friend isn't doing well, requests You've Got a Friend. That would have been... That was actually something I was playing earlier. I was playing in my head that I should play, but so You Were My Universal Messenger and Confirmation. So I'm going out on this song, so absolutely. So here we go. This is for Gene and for your friend. When you're down and troubled
and you need a helping hand, and nothing, oh nothing is going right. Just close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. If the sky high above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old cold north wind should begin to blow, just keep your poor head together and call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear me knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Yes, I will see you again. Hey, baby, don't you know about that winter, spring, summer, or fall? And all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes, I will. Hey, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold, that hurt you and desert you? They'll take your soul if you let them. Oh, don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Yes, I will see you again. Hey, baby, don't you know about that winter, spring, summer, or fall? And all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes, I will. 'Cause you got a friend. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Oh, baby, you've got a friend. By request from Jean for her friend. So we will keep her in our thoughts and prayers and hope that she will be doing better soon. So thanks for that request, by the way. So oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I don't feel like I'm done yet. For some reason, I feel like I need an encore, like one more song. I kind of have one in my head, but I don't know if that's the one I should play, or if I should just take another request. No, this is the one. It's the one. Okay, so I'm gonna go out on this song. This is also, so Jean, yeah, we send thoughts to your friend who's not doing so well. Keep her in our thoughts and prayers. And so that was a beautiful request for her. You've got a friend, and so this one I'm gonna play. So this will be
this will be the encore song. So we're going to end on this one. This is a Garth Brooks' rendition of a Bob Dylan song from the Hope Floats soundtrack performed by me. So, Gene, this is for me to your friend. Thanks, Bill. And hope she feels better. So here we go. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. The evening shadows and the stars appear. There is no one to dry your tears. I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. Known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. And I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue. I'd go crawling down the avenue. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Storms are raging on a rolling sea, down the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. That I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you happy, make your dreams come true. To make you feel my love. Woo! Okay, Jean, so that's for your friend, and our thoughts and prayers are with her. That she will heal and get feeling better soon. Thank you for that request. Thanks for sharing that with my tribe, so they can also do the same if they're so led. And so I do hope she feels better. And that was, I can see without my cheaters, that was one of your favorites. I must have known that because my muse just like popped into my head and said, do it. So I started playing that D chord going, what should I play? And all of a sudden, just like that, it came to mind. So I'm still not done. Okay, so I just follow it. So all right, so I've been asked to do another one. Well, so this one came to my mind. My best friend Pam, she's not checked in here tonight, but she loves this, and this is from the Hope Floats soundtrack. All right, so I think this will be the last one, but this is a nice other little song of hope and of love and our purpose here. So, so Gene, this is for your friend as well too. So this will be the double encore song, as it were. And so I'm gonna play this, and we're gonna go out on this one. So don't leave yet. I'll have my usual salutation when I'm done. When the stars line up, you catch a good break,
People think you're lucky, but you know it's grace. And it can happen so fast. We're a little bit late. Timing is everything. You know, I've had close calls when it could have been me. And I was young when I learned just how fragile life can be. I lost friends I liked, 'cause it wasn't my time. And timing is everything. And I could have been a child that God took home. And I would have been one more unfinished song. And when it seems a rhyme is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. Well, I remember that day when our eyes first met. You ran into the building to get out of the rain 'cause you was soaking wet. And as I held the door, you wanted to know my name. And timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late. You never would have crossed my path that day. When it seems true love is hard to find, that's when love comes along just in time. You can call it fate, destiny. Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery, 'cause you can be hurt by love or healed by the same. And timing is everything. And it can happen so fast. We're a little bit late. And timing is everything. That was the one I was meant to end on. Oh, thank you all so much for joining in on Fun Day Sunday. And Nancy and Rolly checked in right at the end. Thank you. Oh, Kaylin, my former instructor, thank you so much for loving that song. I know, it's a beautiful song. It has a lot of memory for me, which I've shared before, going back to my, what could have been a fatal crash, but by the grace of God and Mercedes Engineering side airbag saved my life. So I have an intent and purpose for being here. So do you. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. So thanks again for everyone for checking in. Thanks for tuning in, because I was raised on the radio. So Fun Day Sunday. Stay cool out there, Arizonans. We are still on a cooling trend. Down from 116 to 107. So we're holding on for that for this week. As always, namaste. And the divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Have a blessed week. Thanks for keeping yourselves healthy. And we will be back on, what day is this now? Sunday. We will be back Wednesday for Wind Down Wednesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Look forward to seeing you then.